Good morning. Okay. Crazy girl. Good morning, guys. I am up. I want to go to an estate sale, and it's really silly because I always set my alarm for an estate sale, and then I wake up, and then I'm like, do I really want to go? Because I want to go back to bed. So, girl, but I do. Oh my god, Nini. But I do really want to go because they have bloomers, and they had like a varsity jacket, like a band. It was like a band varsity jacket, which I would prefer cheerleading, but you know, I'll take what I can get, and I want to see what it looks like. But also, it's a 40-minute drive. Oh my god, that's like a long drive, and but I think it'll be worth it. I'm trying to do something for myself once a week where I like go out and do what I want to do, on top of working because I work so much. So I'm gonna go there today, and you guys can come with me, but first I need to shower and just get ready, and we can go in the car together and we can get coffee because Mama needs her coffee. I hope that this drive is worth it because I do have a full tank of gas, but I just got that, and she's gonna dip down when we go, and is it gonna be worth it? I don't know. You tell me, future me. It was really good. Okay, I'm gonna get in the shower because it's 8:30 and it's a 40-minute drive, and it opens at 10, and I want to be there first because I don't know, in my mind I'm like, there's someone else gonna be there. I want the bloomers. Like, that is what I want. They had a white pair. I only have a red pair of bloomers right now, and I want a white pair to wear under like this dress that I have that's kind of short, and I think that it would be so cute. So that's my goal. Okay, I'm gonna shower. Welcome. Just got out of the shower. I need to kind of make fast, kind of like that Roadrunner. Okay guys, so I'm not really gonna do makeup because we're just going to an estate sale, and then I'm coming home and I'm planning to work, and I also have to clean the house because Hunter's coming, and I like to keep it clean. So clean the house, vacuum the kitty fur because he's allergic. Ooh, not good for him. And then work. I might just have to go straight there because I want to be there on time. I'm a little anxious about that. Let's go to the car. You're eating your breakfast. Good morning to the kitties. Good morning. Okay, mommy's going now. Do you care? Look at this setup. Wow, this is crazy. Don't you remember a year ago when you were on my steering wheel? Well, we've made some changes, so some upgrades. I don't know where to get coffee, and I don't think I'll have time because I was like, okay, I'll go to a Big B. Y'all got Big B? I like Big B, Big Bag. And I was like, okay, I'll go there. If I add it, it's like a 30-minute, just adds 30 minutes. What the fuck? So might just have to do it after and go in solely fueled by vibes and hopes and dreams. Also, kind of silly, I did film like a few days ago. I was like feeling it when I woke up, and then I was like, what am I doing? I don't have nothing to show. And when I went to get a coffee, my tire light was on. Yeah. And I was like, okay, the weather's changing, so I need to put air in my tires. Bruh. Oh my lord, I got home. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even check. Didn't look out the side. Just got inside, had the coffee. I was like, okay, toodaloo. And then I came back because I had to go see my friends. And I drove to my boyfriend's house, Hunter. And I parked in his driveway, and I was like, okay, let me just check. And I looked, and very low. Like, I should not have really driven on that. Actually, it was okay. It wasn't flat yet, but it was very low, and I was like, okay, that's like not good. I need to put air in that ASAP. Went out, had a great time, came back the next morning, flat. Oh my god, girl, are you kidding me? You're so dramatic. So Had to get Boo Boo to put the spare on, and then I drove to the tire place and they patched her up. It was a hole. Knew it. So, isn't that interesting? We were vlogging that time. What if we went down back then? That would have been crazy. But now she's all patched. I'm ready. I feel good. I have a full tank of fucking gas. I need to pull the directions up on my phone. We're gonna go. Tummy kind of rumbling. Donkey? Oh, I love Dunkin' Donuts. Let me see if I can fit that in. Hey guys, I am driving. Sorry, it's probably a little loud. We are on the highway. We're on the way, 39 minutes on the map. And I decided to just say hello for a second because I'm driving for 15 miles. So that means that we have some time. What's up? Hey guys. I'm kind of worried because my tummy is grumbling, but also with the path we're going on now, we're gonna be like 7 minutes early, you know? So that's good, because what if there's a line? I don't know. But from the listing online, it looks like a lot of tools with vintage clothing. I don't know. We're gonna see. Also, they had one of those ceramic Christmas trees on the listing. It's white, which is fine. I kind of want the green one, the big green one. And there was another estate sale I was gonna go to a couple days ago, but it was like the same thing where I woke up and I was like, I'm not feeling it, so I didn't go. But they had two really nice ones, and I'm sure they're priced out the wazoo. So I'm kind of interested to see how much these ones, this one is going to be priced for, because I've been looking for one. You know? I have a tiny one, but I want a bigger one. Because you guys know Real Housewives of New York? You know them? Remember Dorinda's house in the Berkshire? With an S, I can't remember. And she had the ceramic Christmas trees in the background when she had that dinner, and I was like, girl, you are outdoing me. I need those. Damn, sorry guys. It's a bit bumpy out here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the map because I get a bit anxious about things like that. Need to know when I need to get off. Okay, bye mamas. See you when we get there. This one actually has all the markers. Just got back to the car. Holy shit, guys. That was crazy. First of all, resellers, F you, because the lady that got all the bloomers, she was a reseller, and then she was like going through her pile, and I was like, is any of a go back? Any go backs? And she was like, yeah, these are my go backs, but the elastic's kind of shot. And I was like, bitch, I don't even fucking care, give it to me. But some of them were pretty bad, so I did put some back, but oh my god, I cannot wait to show y'all. I got so much freaking stuff. I spent a bag. Sorry, but oh, I can't wait to show everyone, and I can't wait to try it on because some of it might be a hit or miss, but I don't even care. I don't even care. I just want to try it on. I feel so, dude, at first I didn't see any bloomers, and I was like, gunshot. Oh my god, dude. And then I dug in a bin and I found 2 pairs, and then I talked to that reseller lady and she gave me a couple more pairs that were okay, but she got all the really cute ones that are fucking because she was like, oh, I'm a reseller. Do you really need 10 pairs? Greed. It's sickening. And then the guy asked me with all the clothes in my hand, he said, what are you going to do with those? I said, wear them. And he said, okay, good. He didn't say that. I can't remember what he said, but wow, guys, I'm riding off this rush right now. Time to go home. And I got a donkey. Look at this, guys. I didn't show you, but hey! Ooh la la, that's so good. There's so many old people in there, and the girls were fighting. Ooh. The girls were fighting, and I'll get into that. When we get home. Cause damn, bitches are catty. Okay, peace. Okay, guys, I just got home, and that high is still with me. Like, this was insane. I'm so excited and happy. Oh. It was pretty expensive. I did drop a bag. Like, it was the first day of the sale. Wait. Fuck! You hear that? That's not good. I didn't even check that. Oh, the elastic is really shot on these. That's okay. That's okay, guys. So that was the whole reason I went, because they posted the bloomers on the estate sale website, and I was like, I need those because I like to wear them under dresses. Bruh. I get there, y'all saw, there was a line. And I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Oh my god, I got there early, and bitches were still there earlier than me, so now I know I gotta be there half an hour early if I want something. And oh my god, dude, so I went into the room where the bloomers were posted, like on the website, gone. Didn't see a single pair, and I was like, bruh, fuck these bitches, because I know one of these resellers, I'll get to that, one of these ladies came in and just shoved them all in her bag, and she was like, okay, I cleared, like, it's gone. So I start going through the bins because it was stressful. Like, dude, people were running through that house. It was really tiny, and there weren't that many people in there. I was really discouraged. Like, I was like, okay, what I came here for, she's not here anymore. I really lost all my mojo. It was really sad. And then I was digging in these bins, and I found 2 pairs. This brown pair of bloomers. Oh, these are so cute. Brown. I got there, I was holding on the stuff, I had all the stuff, and they were like, what are you gonna do with that? And I was like, I'm gonna wear it, because I like to wear the bloomers. Blue pair! I like to wear the bloomers under dresses, or like just to bed. It's just comfy. So anyways, I found the brown pair, and then I found like a white pair. I think it might have been these. Oh, these are so cute. They're so tiny. They're so cute. And I was like, honestly, all I really wanted was a white and yellow pair, because there was a yellow bloomer posted, and I was like, oh, those are so cute. But I found a white pair, and then I had the brown pair, and I was like, it's fine, you know. At least I found one, like a white pair, because I have a red pair already, but those are hard to style because I just wear those to bed. But then the reseller, what's good? She was on the floor. Oh my god, I can't even think about it. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. She was on the floor and she was laying them all out, and I was like lingering a little bit. I was like, and I saw all the bloomers, yellow, pink, baby blue. I was like, bitch, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Because I heard her. She was like, oh, I'm a reseller. Because she had all the clothes. Oh my god, I can't even think about it. It makes me so mad. But she was going through it, and I approached her, and I was like, is there a go back pile? Is there a go back pile? And she was like, and I asked, I was like, are you going to do the yellow bloomers? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, fucking bitch. But anyways, then she went through them, and she gave me all the ones that she didn't want because the elastic was kind of shot, which is true, but I don't really care. I don't really care about that. Maybe I can find a way. I don't know if you can work around dry rot, but I got a lot more pairs, and I didn't even like look at them. I was just like, I'm gonna take them. Oh, these are good. These are stretchy. Another white pair. A little stain, that's okay. I really don't care. These ones are so cute. Like, these are so small, and like, oh, they're gonna be so cute. Then I got the navy blue pair, but like I said, these ones are kind of bigger, and the elastic is kind of short. Maybe I shouldn't have got those. I don't care. I was riding a high. These ones are kind of bigger, with the another white lacy pair with the little, where is she? Where is she? The little rose. Oh, so cute. These were $15 each. Add that up. Ooh, mama built a bill. Then I got a purple pair. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I don't even care. Elastic is a little short. That's okay. Another white pair. These have good elastics. Oh, guys, it's so cute. I didn't even need this many, but like, I couldn't put them down. I was greedy, and look what it got me. A pair of ripped ones and a couple shot elastic bands. That's okay. I don't even care. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Those are the bloomers that I got, and then guys, I was going crazy in that damn house. They had so many clothes. Okay, and now this is the stuff that I got in the bins that wasn't on a hanger, where I found the bloomers. So I didn't even check the elasticity of that reseller. She taught me something. I got this white skirt with this like lace. I don't know if it's lace, but this trim. Oh, it's also, it kind of smells this is kind of weird, but it smells like my family has this cottage in Michigan in Sturgis and Fish Lake. You've been there? And it's really old and all these clothes kind of smell like it, and it was making me really, I was like, oh my god, grandma, where are you? But this little skirt, it's pretty sheer, so I'll probably wear it under, I don't know what I'll wear under, but so cute. Oh my gosh. And then I got this this blanket. Oh my god, guys, I've been wanting like a knit blanket so bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is perfect. This is perfect. And I saw this, and this was the first thing I grabbed because I didn't see the bloomers, and I was like, fuck my life, fuck my life. But at least I'm gonna get a blankie. Look at the edges. It's just a round blanket. Let me show you. Maybe it goes on a table or something, but maybe. But I'm a snuggle up with this thing. Hey, what's up, snuggle pants? Okay, this top I'm really excited about. This one has a tag, Pitchfork brand. I got this like yellow top. It might be too big, I don't know. The sleeves are really puffy and it buttons up. Pitchfork brand, interesting. I think it'll be cute. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. Okay, this was the priciest thing I got. I think it was this skirt. Oh guys, I can't even show it to you. Look at all these details. Oh, it's so pretty. And now I'll show you what I got that was in the closets on hangers. First, peachy skirt, and it has this, I think this might be a belt, scarf or belt, I'm not sure, but just wait, guys, it has a matching top. Like if I wear this and with a headband or something and then do my makeup really cute. Look at these curls, guys. You are jealous of my curls. I got this button up. It has this really pretty, it's not like Peter Pan collar, but it kind of is, maybe. I don't know. I always look for white dress shirts that I can layer, and this one was really cute and I like the collar. And lastly, just a simple sweater vest, black sweater vest with the drop shoulder. I just thought that'd be cute for layering, even with the white button up that I have. And that's everything I got. The high is still with me, guys. For a second I was like, damn, y'all, like y'all lost me, you know, no bloomers, fuck y'all. But then I found a pair and the light came through the window and I said, wow, thank you, Jesus, this is amazing. There were some girls fighting, women, old women I should say. Dude, there was one room where all the clothes were and it was really small and like they had shit in the middle, so you kind of had to walk around, but then people would like bump asses like full moon, you know. So there was this lady, this girl in there. She was kind of younger but kind of older, and I don't want to be mean, but you can tell someone's vibe. You can tell someone's vibe. She had the short, it was like a pixie cut with the waves a little bit, kind of like vanilla when it's grown out, but I don't know, that was her cut. And then she had like a bandana on tied under the chin, and I was like, okay, like you do this often, like I can just tell, you know. Her and I were pretty cordial when we were in there. She would like look where I was, like directly where I was looking. I'd be digging through a drawer and she'd be like, can I look? And I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And then I moved to a different bin and then she'd follow, can I look with you? Yeah, sure. Bitch, just wait a second, I'm looking. What if you find something that I want? But I was like, whatever. I left that room. No, before I left, I was just looking, and she had a pile of clothes just on the floor off to the side, but like she wasn't near it, bro. And this is what I'm saying, because we'll get to that, because she was like, I was right next to it. I was there. No, you weren't. Liar. So she had this pile of clothes, and then this older woman comes in and she starts looking through the pile, and then so the girl with the handkerchief under her chin, she pipes up and she goes, that's my pile. And the older woman, she goes, okay, well then you need to like put it in a bag or like stand by it, which was kind of catty. Like if I'd gone through it and then she was like, oh, that's my stuff, I would have been like, oh, okay, sorry. But this older woman, she was like, okay, then you need to put that in a bag, and you need, because this is an estate sale and people are gonna look through it. So I was kind of like, okay. Okay. And the lady, oh my god, dude, just the way she responded, I could tell like they were gonna get into it, because she was like, I'm right here. I'm right by it. No, you weren't, baby. You're across the room. You're over here. The stuff is right here. So I kind of clocked that. I was like, okay, so now we're fibbing. Okay, fibber. And the lady, she just came back at her. She was like, okay, well, this is an estate sale. People are gonna go through it. You need to put it on your person. You know, you need to have it. And they start, like, I can't remember what they were saying because I was like, IDGAF. Let me out of here. I gotta go. I gotta look. Like, literally, when you're doing this and there's so many people there, you just gotta go. And so then I left and I was like, oof, whatever. And then when I came back, like 5 minutes later, the handkerchief girl, lady, I keep saying girl, she was definitely like in her 30s. She was in there talking to a stranger, telling her the beef. She was like, yeah, and then this lady came in. She was so rude. She's like, is this your stuff? You need to put it on you. I'm right here. Why are you being so rude? Oh my God, sorry. Oh my God. And I was just looking at the other dresses that I didn't look at yet because it was just so hectic, listening to her tell the story. And I was like, I was in here. That's not, you weren't right there. You across the room. But that was like the beef, you know? And she was like, it was just funny. She was getting really heated. She was like, I've been good. I go to estate sales every weekend. I've never dealt with something like that. Never. It's rude. And I was like, that's rude. Oh, okay, guys. Now that I've shown my haul, I'm going to try it on. And we'll see which bloomers are good and which aren't. And then maybe I'll give those to friends. Because we all like to be in our bloomers, you know, kick our little feetsies. But also I need to look up if you can fix the elasticity in a band of vintage clothing. I know you can't really, right? You can't really do that. Like if I replace the elasticity or like hem it to go down like half an inch and then do a new elasticity band. I'm not that skilled with a sewing machine, girl, but my friends are, so I'll have to look into that. But yeah, guys, that was my haul. It was so fun. I'm always happy when I go. I always wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. It's not worth it. And then I go and then I come home and I'm like, that was the best day ever. That was the best day ever. It's so fun. I can't wait to try stuff on. Yeah, and then we're gonna get started on nails.
She was a fairy.
So cute. With the yellow top, shoulders really puffy poofy. But do you see my vision? Do you see my vision? This is really poofy, but I don't care. And then curly hair. She's young, wild, and free. So cute. Hey guys, me and Nina are here. Let's make some freaking polka dot nails, shall we? What do you say, Nini? That's what I was thinking. So let's go. These were all ordered during my last restock and some were asked to be made on different tip shapes. When I have multiple orders of one design, I like to focus on one hand at a time. So I go through my orders and just pick out all the right sizes for the right hand, and then I'll work on the left hand later. And I just file and buff all those nails, and here's the reference pulled up on my iPad. Love to have her up and close. And then I go through and I just paint all the base colors to get it done and out of the way. Here they are finished, and onto the thumb. I started by sponging on a white over the entire base of that pale yellow just to brighten it up even more, and then I started sponging on a blue aura. I would go in with black on a disposable makeup sponge and sponge that in the center just to darken it up and kind of mute it a little bit, or like gray it out, I mean. And once I was happy with the aura, I ended up doing a layer of blooming gel and using some black polish to create this flower shape, and also using the tip of my brush to paint the petals inward to kind of sharpen up that tip, you know, just make it look more like a flower. And then I took some caviar beads and applied them in the center and encapsulated them in IBD hard gel, and then top coat and onto polka dot nail, just simple polka dots. I start by doing a row of polka dots down the center and then using that row as a reference point for all the other rows, if you get what I'm saying. And then top coat and onto these pinkies, I did 2 coats of chrome, and then I took this milky white polish that always cures a little bit tacky. I used it to paint stars all over the entire nail, and then I cured it for 30 seconds, and then I rubbed more chrome on, and because that surface is still tacky, it's a different texture and you're able to see these little stars. Top coat and onto another blooming gel nail. I just did a layer of blooming gel and used a really tiny dotting tool to drag these dots towards the center and clean up the petals with a tiny brush, and then I did top coat, and now we're working on a little bit of a French tip, but she is a deep French tip, like she goes up a long ways. And I did an aura and then some little caviar beads, top coat. Onto another French tip. You can see here how I do my French tips. I do that horizontal line across and the vertical line down the middle and use them as guidelines to do the curves around the cuticle. Did that make sense? Maybe. And then same thing, blooming gel flower and some little dots as accents, top coat, and now we are on to the final girl. She really was the showstopper of the set. She was the crescent moon. So I did a chrome halo around the entire nail, and then I did like a chrome oval in the center for symmetry, I guess. I don't know, I just thought it would look good, and then I wanted a crescent moon on one of the sides of the oval. I used some clear 3D putty to sculpt the actual crescent moon, and I also used it to like mark out where the main features were gonna go. And then I went in and mixed some clear acrylic powder with white gel polish and just started layering it on and curing in between each layer to build up the features of the moon. And that part, it always takes the longest. It really is a tedious process, but it's so worth it. I always love how it looks at the end. Once I was happy with the design, I just did a layer of top coat and then rubbed on more silver chrome and wiped away the excess with a disposable makeup sponge. I added a little star rhinestone, and here is a look at the final